This week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick.
Dillian Whyte, since that, I mean, he's obviously waited 1,000 days, that's what we've heard. Why has he not been saying anything? Why is he silent? Why is he not engaging?
I have no clue, and I don't really care. It's his business, not mine, and I don't get involved in other people's business, ever.
Yeah, I've heard Eddie Earn say maybe he's getting like a bit of a mental edge by not engaging you, by not dancing to your tune. Any thinking behind that? What do you think?
I don't pay heed to it all, to be honest. It's they either want to do it or they don't. It's up to them entirely. It's their game plan. It's their fight to lose.
When you are...
Those are the words, once again, of Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, as he responds to the silence on Team Whyte, as Whyte hadn't really had a lot to say, since the purse bid. I haven't heard him really say anything, honestly. We've seen him train, but that's just about it. And I think that's really talking with, action, actually. But, it's not like Dillian Whyte not to say something. So this is bizarre. It would be different if this was Terrence Crawford or AJ at times, when you don't hear much from that team. You just see them doing and putting in work. Okay, well, Tyson Fury, of course, you heard him say that's his business. And, funny thing about Tyson, though, it's a trip. All the different types of loops, turns, avenues that Tyson Fury goes down at times, right? He, at times, says some of the sensible, most nonchalant shit that you ever want to hear. Right? He's like, I really don't care. I don't get into people's business. Doesn't matter to him. It's their fight to lose. And he didn't have to be boastful about it. Now, normally, I am the Gypsy King. He's a big dosser. He's a shithouse. He's a bum. All of them are bums. Right? And then sometimes he's just like, well, that's really his business. You know what I mean? And it's a trip of how well he takes that. Because Tyson Fury, I think now, one thing dealing with Deontay Wilder and different dynamics and different times that he's fought Wilder, I think him doing that, taking on Wilder at those times, has prepared him, has conditioned him to certain types of attitudes towards other fighters. Because if you can recall, Wilder in the first fight, the buildup was much different. Okay, it was much, much different. He was talking, they were going back and forth, they was pushing, they were shoving, and along with the second fight, the beginning of that buildup also. And then a whole 360 with Wilder, which he refused to say anything. So Tyson Fury is accustomed to someone not saying a lot anyway, because he just had that pound of flesh, so to speak, and that same type of treatment towards Wilder, because Wilder refused to sell the fight. If you guys can remember, he didn't really want to say 2 or 3 words. He said his poem. He sat down. Tyson Fury talk. Malik Scott took over, and he told Malik Scott what he did to him, and it was hilarious. It was a spectacle. But what was missing was Deontay Wilder being what he used to be. Okay, so I think because of that, Tyson Fury could care less, because he's, hey, I've been in with these dangerous guys. I've been in with these fighters that refuse to talk. Makes me no matter. I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to talk a lot. I'm still going to be the #1 trash talking as heavyweight, and I'm a WBC current heavyweight 2-time champion as well. So I'm going to give them hell. Bars. So I think it was a fair play for Tyson Fury. Great response. You guys tell me what you think about Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, responding to the silence of Dillian, the Body Snatcher Whyte. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.